What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I figured I'd dish on this because it's going to be a topic of discussion from now until the NHL draft when the move inevitably happens. Erik Karlsson staying put in Ottawa for the for the duration of the season at the very least, as the Senators could not find a trade partner for him at the trade deadline, and we have entered a really awkward situation for Karlsson and the Senators. Supposedly the teams that ran on him yesterday, Vegas went down to the wire. Tampa was in on him before the Rangers blockbuster happened. New Jersey was linked to him, and Nashville, and apparently Philly as well. But here's the thing, and I don't know if I said New Jersey or not. The return you're going to get in June will not be the return you would have gotten 24 hours ago. Why am I saying this? Because, quite frankly, you would have had Karlsson for 2 playoff runs if you're the Lightning, if you're Vegas, if you're Jersey, if you're Nashville, and now you're getting him next year on an expiring contract. And the word around hockey is that he's a depreciating asset. His lower body isn't what it was. Like, the injuries have kind of worn away at it. He's having, by his standards, a down year. He's also minus 30, which I know we don't like plus minus anymore, but it's an indicative stat. And then again, he is playing on a team that's an absolute fucking dumpster fire. And again, to go back to my previous point, if you're the Senators, Tampa I thought would have been the best fit. I thought if Sergachev, draft picks, and insert prospect here, whether it's Hayek or Howden or whoever they sent to the Rangers, then you're getting a pretty good return. That return's not going to be there. Tampa added their defenseman. They're not going to go big after Erik Karlsson at the draft. Then you look at Vegas. Supposedly Vegas had 6 pieces on the table for him, and I'm assuming the 1, 2, and the 3 they sent to Detroit for Tatar, Cody Glass, and whoever, But these deals they're not going to be there come, draft day. You're going to be selling them for 45 cents on the dollar, and it's unfortunate. I mean, I think it goes pretty much without saying. I mean, no disrespect to Alfredson or Spezza or whoever, that Erik Karlsson's the best player in Ottawa Senators franchise history. Unfortunately, Eugene Melnyk is too much of a fucking donkey not to screw it up, and unfortunately, this situation for the next 8 weeks is going to be awkward. Or 5 weeks left in the season? It's going to be awkward as fuck because Ottawa's not playing for anything. Ottawa blew their load on the Matt Duchene deal. They've got nothing to show for that. No disrespect to Matt Duchene, but he didn't exactly live up to standards, and by the time he kind of got himself going, it was too late. Ottawa was too far out of it. And, they gutted I don't say gutted their prospect pool for him, but, they gave up some pretty talented young players and a first-round pick. And obviously their first-round pick is protected this year. They'll have it, but it's unprotected next year. So Colorado has the potential to add a top 10 pick via the Senators because, quite frankly, we know Karlsson's gone. Hoffman's probably going to be gone as well. And this Senators team is going for dear life next year. And unfortunately, this is the reality that the Senators have put themselves in. And this is a team that was, a puck bounce away from going to the Stanley Cup final last year. And unfortunately, this is where they're at, And I think this is a cautionary tale for a lot of teams at the deadline, whether it's Tampa or the Bruins or Pittsburgh, obviously making the Brassard deal with Ottawa, in that this is the time is now. There's no tomorrow is not guaranteed. There's no guarantee you're going to be in this position you are right now, right here, right now, where you can win the cup this season. And again, look what happened to Ottawa after the shit hit the fan this season. And again, it's unfortunate, but this is the reality the Senators have going for them. And I think Karlsson will be moved at the draft. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be New Jersey or Vegas or whoever. I mean, I'm assuming Jersey yesterday probably had a first, McLeod, and, Joey Anderson on the table. I mean, that deal's not going to be there come July 1st. Likewise, Sergachev or whoever from Tampa is obviously not going to be on the table. I'm sure Vegas will lower their offer a little bit, and you're going to not get the return on investment you would have gotten 24 hours ago. And unfortunately, we all know Erik Karlsson is not going to sign an extension with the Senators. It's too much of a clusterfuck. They're too cheap of an organization. Eugene Melnyk is too much of a fucking donkey. And again, I feel bad for Senators fans. You are watching your franchise player, your best player in franchise history, a guy that took an upstart Senators team on his back to double overtime of Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals, being treated like absolute dog shit by the same group that should be kissing his ass 24/7. But, again, this is what the reality is, and his stock is going to lower. He's according to people around the league, he's a depreciating asset. He's not going to be worth more this summer than he was 24 hours ago. So, Eugene Melnick, good fucking luck. You just put your team in a really, really, really bad situation. But then again, that's been his MO over the last couple of years. I mean, this is the same guy that was talking about relocation at a press conference at celebrating hockey in Ottawa at the outdoor game this year. So, hey, what do I know? Anyway, that's all I got on this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes of the season and beyond. Later, guys.